Hello there. It's your boy, Mr. Coach Spencer, and I just wanted to kind of tell you hello from the kayak, and also kind of tell you what's been going on with me, wonder what's going on with you, tell you some things about the AP psychology exam, class, school policies, all that kind of stuff. First thing I need to tell you though is check Canvas, okay? Starting Monday, stuff's gonna roll out. You need to check Canvas. Check the module section. That's where I'm gonna post most stuff. Modules, okay? But anyway, I wanted to tell you that I think you've got word that the AP exam is going to be 45 minutes. It's going to be one of two, your choice of two times to take it. I don't know what those dates are going to be yet. I've heard rumors, but I don't know. And it's going to be abbreviated. So it's only going to be 45 minutes. It's not going to cover disorders, social psychology, or therapies. Those are some of my favorite subjects, but we're not going to have them on the test. And actually, we didn't get to them in any of the classes this year. We got to disorders a little bit, but that's it. So anyway, that's the situation. School has said that we can post work for people to do, but there are no grades. So if you don't do it, there's no grade associated with it. However, in an AP class with AP tests coming up, you're really going to need to do the stuff. You're actually going to need to do more than that. We can only provide 90 minutes worth of work for the entire week. You have to do stuff on your own, whether that's looking through the book and working in that, whether it's looking at like the Princeton Review or the Barron's Guide. That will help out a lot on your exam. So it's going to be up to you. Don't be like Martin Seligman's dogs who were shocked and had this feeling of learned helplessness. Don't have intrinsic motive. No, that's not right. Don't have external locus of control. That's what I'm looking for. And say, oh my gosh, school's out. We can't possibly do well in the exam because our teacher didn't tell us the things that we need to know. Dude, yes, you can. Okay, you can be successful, and I'll help you. I'll be committed to helping you do that, but you're going to have to do it, some of the stuff on your own. I consider myself to be kind of an expert on intro to psychology, okay, which is what our class is basically. I know a lot of stuff. I know the stuff in the book. I know more than that. I know more than I tell you, but I don't know as much as I need to know. I've always wanted to know more about psychology, explore different topics and stuff like that. But I just never have the time to. I've taken the time to now that we've been out of school, and I'm currently enrolled in a 4-week online class, led by none other than Martin Seligman, who is known for learned helplessness, but he's also known for something called positive psychology. It's a pretty interesting field, and I've learned a little bit, and I wanted to share something with you that I've never really thought about in these terms, though I have thought about it. There's a great blue heron. You want to see it? 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 I don't know if you saw it or not. I saw an osprey earlier, and I want to say a bald eagle, but I think it was another osprey. I barely saw it. There are bald eagles out here, though. So anyway, Martin Seligman has this. Oh, by the way, I saw two birds I've never seen before last week. You should Google them. Horned lark, pretty cool, and the merlin, also very cool. Check them out. Anyway, so Martin Seligman has this acronym. He says is the 5 tips to what does he call it? Emotional well-being. Let's say. I think that's what it is. The acronym is PERMA. The P stands for positive emotion. Are there things in our lives that make us happy? Internal, external. Is it possible to be a happy person and still be pessimistic? Do we surround ourselves with positive people? Are there positive things that are happening to us that make us happy? I'm not really one of these people that says we choose to be happy or not. It's up to us to make that decision. We can make decisions that make us happy, or we can do things, put ourselves in better positions, assuming that we have the resources to do that. There's some people who are in awful situations that can't, but hopefully all of you all are in positions where you have some choice and you have ways to make yourselves a little happier. But positive emotion is the P. The E is engagement. Are we engaged in the things we're doing? Are we active and working towards something? Or are we just kind of going through the motions? In various stages of my running career, including one I think I'm getting out of right now, it hasn't mattered all that much to me. You know, I've just kind of gone through the motions. I've run here and there, you know, 4 days a week, maybe 3 or 4 miles at a time. I didn't have any goals. I didn't have any races I was looking forward to. I didn't have any goals at all, really. So I just did what I could do, what I felt like doing. Didn't really care too much about it. And that's not a really fun way to go about things. It's not really rewarding. I've known coaches who, you know, their athletic director or their principal says, you have to coach cross country and track. And they just do it, but they don't really care about it, and they just kind of go through the motions, and guess what? Their teams aren't all that successful. The R stands for relationships. I consider myself a pretty introverted person, but I also have deep relationships with people, maybe not even deep relationships with some people, but relationships that matter. You know, ways that I connect with people, share common experiences, share common interests, and things like that. It matters, you know, it matters. It makes us feel part of something. The M stands for motivation. What wakes us up in the morning? You know, it'd be a lot more fun to just kind of hang out all day, or, you know, stay in bed or whatnot. But we do stuff. Why do we do it? You know, we talked about intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation before, and I don't think it's much fun to be extrinsically motivated all the time, to just kind of do things that for other people's benefit, you know, or for, you know, the admiration of others. You know, like we use the example of scoring the soccer goal and getting $5 from your mom. I mean, is that going to matter 20 years from now? Oh, I got $5. No, you know, but maybe the sense of accomplishment I felt, and you know, being proud of myself for what I've done and working towards the goals, that type of thing is going to matter in the long run. And intrinsic motivation, I think, is much more powerful. There's reason to be extrinsically motivated too, though. And then the last thing, A, is accomplishment and achievement. I'm not trying to talk down to you. You guys are young, though. But hopefully there's been things in your lives that you've accomplished, you know, whether it's grades or, you know, athletically or musically or, you know, in theater, or, you know, whatever it may be. Shout out to the A-Hall people, okay? Whatever it may be, you know, hopefully it matters, and you feel, you know, worth something, that you know, you've accomplished something, and you know, it wasn't easy necessarily. That's all the more reason to feel accomplished, I think. I would add purpose to his list. You know, do we do things that matter? What purpose do we serve? You know, is it just, you know, we just taking up space, or are we doing something that matters to people, to the world in general? A lot of people don't know this, but I used to be an environmental activist, full-time environmental activist 20 years ago, before I was a teacher, 25 years ago. And I don't know if I saved the world. I don't know. But I do know that the outside world, I'm constantly in search of natural beauty in the world. You know, I spend a lot of time, lose a lot of sleep actually, getting excited about going out and seeing stuff, you know, in the kayak or running or looking at mountains or birds or whatever it may be. I get super excited about that stuff. I'm not saying that's a purpose, but that is something that makes me excited and adds value to my life. One thing that's much more important is, you know, through coaching and teaching, I hope I've taught people lessons. You know, I got into coaching track and cross country because I liked running. And, you know, somebody influential in my life was my 9th grade cross country and track coach. But I don't know that, you know, the running matters all that much. You know, I can run around a track fast. Well, that's important. But what's a lot more important is, you know, all the lessons we learn about sacrifice and dedication and perseverance and teamwork and all those types of things. And if we can carry that stuff into our daily lives, you know, 30 years from now, 50 years from now, that's the stuff that matters. not how fast we can run. So, teaching lessons or helping people arrive at lessons, I think is the purpose, one of the purposes of my life. And hopefully you all have purpose and all the PERMA things that he mentioned. But anyway, I wanted to get in touch with you all, just, connect with you a bit. I'm worried about things, health-wise and economically, and definitely emotionally too. I think this is a very difficult time for people. I mean, it's obvious. These are unprecedented times, and people are doing things they've never really had to do. Stay home and all that kind of stuff. It works on people in different ways. I've been lucky enough to be out in the kayak and running and gardening and doing stuff I really like to do, bird watching. And I've kind of enjoyed this time away, this little break that we've had, but certainly not without a lot of worry. However, a lot of people don't get that. If you are one of those people, regardless, drop me a line, email me like a boomer, because email is for old people. Slide into my DMs or whatever people do. Get on my MySpace. I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm on TikTok. So don't TikTok me, if that's a verb. But let me know how you're doing, positive or negative. I'm not a trained counselor or anything like that, but I'd like to hear what you're going through if you're having trouble with stuff going on, or good things that are happening to your life, or jokes or anything. Let me know, and check Canvas. Do the work. It'll make you smarter. Okay? Bye.